Hello and welcome back to the Untitled Pokemon Show. So today here comes the Squirtle Squad. So watch yourselves, these Squirtles are kooky bastards. I'm your host Aqua and this is episode 12. Now before we get moving, let's see what happened last time. The gang saved a very injured Charmander who had been abandoned on a rock by his trainer Damien. Ash wanted to catch it but learned that it was loyal to said abandoner. However, it started to rain, so they needed to dash to the Pokemon Center, whilst Charmander was left outside, with the fire on its tail dwindling in the rain. Brock considers the fate of the Charmander, and after an argument with Damien, they sprint out looking to save said Charmander. Nurse Joy nurses it back to health, but by the morning the Charmander is gone again. It's too loyal, but they accept that that's the case and venture forth to Route 24. However, they get stuck in a Team Rocket trap, and Pikachu gets balloon bazookaed, so who else would save you but good old Charmander? Yeah. He flames him away and Damien appears, but he flames him too. The Aussie is sent packing and Charmander happily moves ahead with its new trainer, Ash. Kick off as Ash is waltzing with now a care in the world, and then he's hit back, struck by a smooth Squirtle Squad. Pitfall ho! Looking up the holes, they see 5 little Squirtle faces giggling their tits off. You bastards. They all laugh at the gang with their sunglasses. They're such chads. They're such chads. Speaking of chads, this haircut needs to fucking go. Wow. And if you don't know what this Pokemon is, but you do because I've said the name about 500 times, it's Squirtle, the water turtle that makes all the ladies squirtle. Pikachu shocks a Squirtle, but a round-glassed Squirtle jumps in front of the really cool one with the tipped edges. And a cowboy showdown persists, but Pikachu's fucking tiny in comparison. This Squirtle is an absolute fucking unit. And they hear sirens, so it's interrupted, so they're like, shit, let's go, whoop-ow, and they're off, fucking gone. So Jenny tells us that they're the Squirtle Squad and they're all Squirtles who have been abandoned by their trainers, so they become a Pokemon gang, and to, you know, get out all their rage, they've started playing pranks on the local town. So, you know, it's a shame. This is what happens when you abandon people. Yeah, they've been doing nonsense like graffitiing on walls, stealing the fruit, wearing headbands. You bastards! As the gang exit, they're being watched by Team Rocket, because you know, the two bastards are inevitably gonna meet in the middle. Team Rocket are like, hey, and then Squirtle's like, fuck off, you're a human, and then Meowth's like, well hey, do you wanna go and help us catch a Pikachu? That's a terrible meow. But yeah, he essentially starts being like, oh yeah, human, you shit cunt, you fuck off, you dick. And then, yeah, they start to listen to him. And yeah, so a plan hatches to steal the Pikachu and make Ash pay. Meanwhile, the gang are on a riverbank and Misty's fishing and she's like, I fucking got something. And then it turns out to Squirtle and it fucking spits in their face. What a bastard. Pikachu says, oh you bastard. Pikachu go in the water, and Goldeen is like, they're fucking hoarding the body. Ow! Jesus Christ, what a dick. I think it's heard all the mean words I've said about it during this fucking show, so sorry Pikachu, my bad. Yeah, Pikachu fucking shocks the lake, which is like, mate, this is just murder. They're all probably dead, alright? Just gonna see a bunch of fucking fishes floating to the surface now. For fuck's sake, Pikachu. You've stopped with the property damage lately, but this is too far. Yeah, and Ash lunges for the Pikachu. He's surrounded by the water, but you know, he gets hit by, struck by a smooth Squirtle Squad. Yeah, and they get tied up, unfortunately. Ash taking a look over at his Pikachu, he sees that he's really in pain and really injured. So Ash pleads with the Squirtle Squad like, hey guys, come on, I'm not gonna swindle you. I just want to save my bastard Pikachu. And you know, he cries, so the Squirtle's like, okay, but you have till high noon. It's weird to imagine that Ash is good at negotiating. And in the weirdest sense of caring for Misty, Meowth's like, hey, if you don't come back by noon, her hair color's gonna be purple. And Ash is like, don't worry, Misty. You're gonna be fine. It's just like, this doesn't matter. Transversing with some terrible footwork and a fucking broken bridge. Ash slowly makes it to the town, and then, you know, about to enter the door, but Gary Oak's like, whoa! And, you know, he just gets doored in the face and gets knocked out. But as he wakes up, Team Rocket holds up the shop with a bazooka and another gun, and they're like, we need some flash powder and some floss. Dental hygiene matters. They leave and Ash waltzes in. Then he's got a bunch of MAS 36s in his fucking face. And before he gets turned into Swiss cheese, Jenny's like, hey, he's not with Team Rocket, guys, don't worry. Jenny takes him back to the cave and is like, hey, there's a secret exit, you go through here. And he waltzes on through, and he's like, ah, shit, it's dark. If only I had a Pokemon that has a torch on its Charmander, come out now! Yeah, one thing I'm realizing is that Charmander is so pure at this point, so, you know, no more Charmander the Dick for now. Unless it does some rightly dickish stuff. But yeah, Ash gets through the cave and then he's like, what? Where are they gone? And they're just outside the fucking cave. Ash, they went like 2 meters. What have you guys done, my friends? And then Misty's included. It's like, oh, this is a big moment for us, honey. Yeah, he hands the super potion over and Team Rocket are like, take the Pikachu. And then they take it off. They're flying away and they start throwing bombs down. Once again, more weapons. What the fuck? But yeah, all the Squirtle squad run away, but one Squirtle squad with the cool glasses is stuck on its back, and Ash is like, nah. I've seen this in some war movies, I'm just gonna lie over the top of it. And you know, touched by Ash's kind gesture, the Squirtle kind of stands up, cries, and then fucking military presses it, just like, whoa, and then just fucking sprints at the cave. And then, you know, Team Rocket are like, ah, yes, we've done it, yeah. And then Ash and the Squirtle are on top of a cliff, and then the Squirtle's like, oh, ye mate, me fucking water gun's pressurized as shit. Don't you worry, it'll cut right through this fucking hot air balloon shit. And yeah. Yeah, and Ash, like, dives and catches Pikachu in his arms. Pretty upset the trees are light, and so the Squirtle squad are like, ah. And then Ash is like, you guys know what to do. Then they just fucking defire the forest. How cool is that? And then they get back to town, and they get knighted the town's firefighters, and it's like, yes. Then they get these fucking badass jackets, and I'm like, yeah. You know, crime, rehabilitation, all things that can be achieved. Yeah, the cool one crosses his arms like, and then bam, they're done, they're made. And as the gang embark on their journey, they're followed by the cool glassed Squirtle, you know? And then Ash is like, hey man, do you want to come along? And it just goes, whoop, tosses off the glasses, and then its eyes sparkle just like, ah. And then it just fucking runs and hugs Ash, and it's like, yes! Join us next time as we see a mystery at the lighthouse. The only mystery is how they managed to pad out that fucking filler shit for about 24 minutes. I'll probably figure out something interesting to do, because the episode as a whole just isn't that interesting. So maybe I'll talk about something interesting. We'll see next time. But without any further ado, let's hear some final thoughts. Well, essentially, I like this episode. It's really good. It has, these Squirtles have a personality, and it's also, you know, it's just nice. Ash is caring about his Pokemon and understands. And I think if we're ranking it, I probably would put this one highest, then Charmander, then Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's just very standoffish, and it's kind of, you know, it feels a bit thrown together. Like, I guess it's kind of, you're not going to be best friends immediately, but there also has to be a slight bit of, like, appreciation there. And Bulbasaur, you know, I just fucking see it headbutting his leg, and that just throws it off for me. Charmander's second. It's a great episode and Charmander's adorable, but they kind of made it seem like Brock was going to get the Charmander, and then he didn't, and then they kind of went, hey, go there. Yeah, this is who you're going with, by the way. We just didn't set up well. And this one makes entire sense. Ash saved this fucking Pokemon from, I'm not going to say perishing, because it was only shock powder or blast powder or something, but you know, it kind of saved its shit. And therefore, it's like, hey, you saved me. You must care. I haven't been shown this for a long time. Please let me have more. And it's just nice, really. But all things considered, the 3 episodes are 3 very solid episodes of the show. Go seek out these 3 episodes. You can watch it on Pokemon TV, you can watch it on Pokéflix, you can watch it on Netflix or Amazon Prime. Go watch it. These 3 episodes are nice, and it's great to see the 3 starters get used well and have personality. Anyways, that's enough from me. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to subscribe, press the notification bell, and like, comment, all that shit. Algorithm the piss out of us. If you want to help me out, go to Patreon. I reorganized it to be how many people support me rather than give me money. If you want to go see when the videos get uploaded, go over to Twitter, Real AquaDreams, and We Are Sad Indeed, or We Are Sad, whichever fucking one. There'll be a link in the description. And if you want to go join the Discord, where we chat sometimes, and I post some bloopers and some other content, go over to there and you'll have fun. Anyways, thanks for watching. I've been AquaDreams. This has been sad. We've been sad. No diagnosis needed. And just remember, just because we're sad doesn't mean we want tears.